Good morning, everyone. Happy April Fools if you celebrate. If you don't, happy beginning of April. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, if you guys did any April Fools pranks, I need to know what they are. You need to let me know. I did not do any April Fools pranks today, but I love hearing about them and I love a good laugh. Today, I'm going to share with you the energy of April. And you guys, this is a big deal. It's a big deal. We have a really important energy coming up in April for a lot of different reasons. Number one, as I mentioned in the annual forecast for 2021, this is the year of the intuitive. So what that means is that this entire year, 2021, it's really supporting us to develop our intuitive gifts. It's really supporting us to strengthen that connection we have with both ourselves, our higher self, spirit, source energy, the universe, God, your angels, your guides, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really matter. Even if you have a hard time connecting with that concept, the energy of this entire year, 2021, is trying to hone and strengthen and amplify your ability to connect with an energy source greater than yourself. Whether it's the energy source that's supporting your growth and evolution into your potential. That is what it is. It's not whether, that is what it is. It's attempting to teach you, encourage you, support you, and strengthen you to develop that aspect of yourself that has a deeper sense of trust, that has a deeper sense of knowing, where your confidence is like unshakable. Now, that's kind of a like misnomer. Confidence is never unshakable. Confidence is not static. Confidence is an energy that can ebb and flow, which is appropriate because it's constantly calling us back to our center. Whenever your confidence starts to shake, it's asking you to step in even more to trusting yourself, being courageous, being brave, being bold, whatever that means. Now, I don't subscribe to the belief system that if something scares you, you need to force yourself to push through it. But I do subscribe to the belief system that when something is causing you to feel a little bit shaken, a little bit triggered or uncertain, it's asking you to check in with your guidance system and ask yourself, is this like danger fear? Is this telling me that this is not my path and it's warning me to step back from it? Or is this excitement fear? And it's actually where I'm meant to go and I'm meant to lean into it. So comment in the comments and let me know, do you understand the subtle difference between like a protection mechanism that's telling you this isn't for you, don't go there, and the difference with the excitement fear that's like, no, go here. Like, this is exciting. The path of your expansion and the fullest potential that you carry is not always going to be an easy road. It's not always going to be free of the bumps. There will be bumps. And that can create excitement fear. Fear of expansion, fear of what's next, fear of letting go of the aspects of yourself that you need to let go of in order to expand into your potential. The question is, can you feel the difference between them? Because this month, we are going to need to. We are going to need to. And if you're not sure, reach out and let me know. I will absolutely love to chat with you on that. There's lots of skills and tools you can use to further understand that. One of them would be EFT tapping, of which my dear friend and bestie, Jackie McDonald, has her EFT tapping certification starting up very, very soon. So if this is something that speaks to you, you should definitely check out her page. I will link it below. But knowing the difference between how to stay in alignment, it sometimes requires us to take a road less traveled. And this is really the theme this month. We have a 9 energy month, and a 9 energy month is really saying, like, it's time to surrender to your truth. Your truth is not complicated. It's not that hard, right? We make it hard because of all the shoulds and conditionings and stories and all the ridiculousness that we tell ourselves. But when we strip it down to the basics, it's not that complicated. We simply need to be constantly reminded to turn back into our center and back into ourselves. So this month is all about that. The first few tips I want to share about it is, number one, don't let yourself be overstimulated by the outside world. This is not the time to be excessively consuming content that is mindless, that is distraction, that is not of service. Don't constantly have loudness in your background. Be choosy and deliberate and discerning about what you consume. And how do you know if it's the right thing to consume? Consume the things that make you feel alive, that make you feel vibrant, that excite you, that turn you on, that bring the cells of your body a level of potency and vibrancy and excitement. Consume that content. Consume the content that reminds you of the truth of who you are and the power that you are. And then take some space. This month is all about taking space so you can have a higher perspective of the unfolding. So I'm doing a detox right now. I'm like 3 days in to Carly Banks's detox. If anyone wants to join me as an accountability buddy, let me know, because it's crazy powerful. I love her detox. I've been doing it for 3-4 years now. Every season, or every spring and every fall, I do it. So I'm 3-4 days in and I'm super excited. And it's perfect that we're doing it in April, because April is detox month according to the numbers. It is all about releasing what doesn't serve you so that you can call in a perspective and an experience that's going to be a higher level of service to you, that's going to support you in what you truly want. This is the time to get the junk out of your life. This is the time to spring clean, like clean out your closet, get the dust out of the corners, metaphorically and literally, right? We do not have space for that, because we are really being asked to shift into a clarity, a clearness, a purity of the vibration and the experiences that our value system want to call in. So have in mind, like, what is a priority to you? What do you really care about? Get clear on that from a high level, know your top values from a high level, but also from a specific experiential level. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Because this month is asking you to remove the things that don't serve you so that you have space for the things that you want. Now, let me know if this is resonating. I'm not seeing any comments. I'm going to quickly go and make sure that this is doing the things it's supposed to do. Oh, look, I see your comments on Facebook. So great. You guys are totally here with me. Oh my God, Carly, you're killing me. I woke up my daughter in a panic telling her it was 9 a.m. and we slept in. She got dressed so fast and it was 7. Nice one. Oh my God, that's the best April Fool's ever. That's like a total self-service April Fool's Day joke. I'm on board with that. Rochelle, I love it. Dump the junk out of the trunk. Yes, 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 yes. This is the thing. So often we are like, I want to take the pathway to ease. I want to take the path of least resistance. I want to go where it's easy, easeful, and smooth. And there is a little bit of a paradox here, because the path of ease is not always easy. The path of ease is sometimes going to ask us to do hard things. But this is why it's a paradox, because if I did the easy path, the discomfort and the unsettled feeling that I would feel inside myself for not following my truth is so much greater than any perceived benefit I get from doing the easy thing, right? So this is where we really have to get radically honest with ourselves. Like, the easy thing at the end of the day, sit on the couch, eat a bag of chips, watch some Netflix series and do nothing. That's easy, right? Until I wake up the next morning and I feel sluggish and I feel tired and I feel uninspired and I have a difficult time connecting with my inspiration and my motivation. The easeful thing, I should say, is to take the time in the evening to return to my center, to slow myself down, to remind myself of my own voice, to connect with the voice of my higher truth and my spiritual guidance system, so that the next day when I wake up in the morning, I wake up inspired. I wake up with energy. I wake up with a vibrancy and an excitement and a motivation to allow my path to unfold. We are supported in the unfolding of our path. We're 100% supported in it. But it's not passive. It doesn't happen by accident. It happens through us choosing to align with it and choosing to do the things, right? So this is really beautiful. I'm like looking at my notes. You guys, this is how I prepare for you. So I have like things written in all different directions. It's quite entertaining. Okay, Year of the Intuitive. This is an important year because the detox that you're going through this month is going to bring about clarity and momentum by the end of the month. We end off the month with a momentum energy day, with a creativity, with an expansion, with a manifestation energy. It's a very strong fire, excitement energy by the end of the month. So in order to fully take advantage of that, it makes me think of like, okay, if you've ever lit a fire in a wood stove, right? If you have like a bunch of half burnt wood in there and you try to like put your newspaper and put your kindling on top of half burnt wood, the fire takes forever to start and it will be super smoky and you'll smoke the house out and you'll get ash and soot on your ceiling over time. It's a terrible idea. Instead, what you need to do is take out all the old half burnt logs and start with a clean slate. And then you put your newspaper in, you put your kindling in, and you light it, and boom, it goes. So that whole like boom, it goes is happening at the end of the month for us. And leading up to that, it's about taking out all that like half burnt, dead, not gonna burn wood to leave space for the new. Do you guys like my ridiculous analogies? I hope you do. Okay. Amplify new beginnings through release of the old. That's how I want to summarize the first little bit of the month. Amplify new beginnings through release of the old. Sunday in particular is a stability day. It also happens to be Easter if you celebrate, or it's kind of a extension of, equinox, Ostara, whatever, depending on how you decide to honor the coming of spring, the new beginnings, and the fertility. With the 4 energy day, it's saying, be stable, be grounded. What can you do that's grounded, landed, and stable? So this weekend, particularly on Sunday, get out in nature. Let yourself touch the ground, the trees, the rocks, whatever, wherever you are, whatever your version of nature looks like. If you're in a city and there's city parks, do the things. If there's nature and there's forest, go do the things. Find nature and ground on the weekend. On the, oh yeah, that's the other thing I want to say. We run straight through. So we start on a 1 energy day today, and we run straight through to a 9 energy day on the 9th. This is unusual. This pattern only happens once a year on 1 month, and it's April this month. So this is it's April this year. This happens once a year that we get to start with a full cycle of manifestation. So you guys, this is powerful momentum and flow that we have right now that's tipping us into understanding the higher perspective of the unfolding. What is that higher perspective? And in order to know what the higher perspective is, you have to release some clutter, right? You have to release some clutter. On the 9th, let yourself experience a complete release, surrender, and ending. Let yourself do that. Set up a burn ceremony, burn something, sell something, donate something, give something to somebody else to be repurposed. Let yourself release on the 9th. Okay, that's Friday the 9th. So mark it in your calendars. I'm going to get rid of some things. I'm going to let go of some things. And let that be, make it sacred. Okay, make it sacred. Even if you're just like throwing it in the garbage because it's not stuff that can be repurposed, make it sacred. On the 11th, we've got new moon energy with a highlight on expanded intuition. So the release that you do on Friday is going to create space for new messages to come through on Sunday. Sunday, the 11th. You are going to have a very strong intuitive pull that day. So take some time with whatever that looks like for you. Could be journaling, could be your deck of cards, could be your numerology, could be going out in the forest and sitting, could be a meditation, could be a sound healing journey. Whatever that is for you, take some time. Even if you only have space for 15 minutes, take it, because this is a really important day to activate your intuition and your connection with understanding the energy that's unfolding for you and taking advantage of the year of the intuitive to strengthen your intuitive gifts. What else do I want to say about that? Let's see here. We have another release day on the 18th of the month. So this would be another day to schedule in your calendar some spring cleaning, some detox, whether it's mental, emotional, or your physical space, or a little bit of all three. It's time to release. It's time to clean out the dust of the corners. If you don't feel like doing it in your physical space, then what I invite you to do is do it for your own self. Take a bath with Epsom salts and have a cup of tea. Or, choose to not eat foods that day that are toxic. Choose to be a very non-toxic, gentle, loving day to your body. Choose to not overstimulate by listening to things constantly. Find a way on the 18th to just slow down and let your body just breathe, ground, and settle in whatever way works for you. On the 19th of the month, which is a Monday, this is a crazy powerful week, you guys. Starting on the 19th, starting on the Monday, this is a powerful new initiation, a new manifestation, a new idea being born out of the energetic guidance you would have received in the previous weeks. You have a strong manifestation cycle to support you, moving from the 1st all the way until the 26th. So we have 2 really strong manifestation cycles this month. The first one starts today, and it's all about the release. And the second one starts on the 19th, and it's all about calling in the new. What do you want to amplify in your life? What do you want to expand in your life? What do you want to see grow in your life? Starting on the 19th. So set an intention, write it out, make a plan, map it out, create a goal, make some steps, whatever you need to do. Let your inspiration guide you and just really feel like what is going to be leading me forward? What's going to be guiding me forward? That is going to be ramping up that entire week from the 19th all the way till the 26th. And the 26th is going to invite in a level of a current and a flow that wants to just take the thing and carry it forward. So it's a beautiful energy as well. The last 3 days of the month, the 28th, 29th, and 30th, we are really being asked to step into a radical level of responsibility around our truth, around the life we want to live, around our priorities, what matters to us, what's important to us. We're really being asked to take that radical responsibility and move it forward in creative, expanded ways. It's really about, learning to trust yourself, trust your truth, the messages that you're receiving, and being willing to take your version of the high road, which is going to look different than everybody else's. What is your version of the high road? You are being asked to lean into that this month, this whole month. And, it comes to mind the poem by Robert Frost, The Road Less Traveled, right? There are going to be times this month where you're going to be guided to do things that other people may or may not understand. That doesn't make you wrong, and you do not need their approval for your choices. This is a time when you need to step back and ask yourself, am I doing the easy thing because I have the approval of so-and-so, or it's what everyone expects of me? Or am I doing the easeful thing? And the easeful thing means I'm making the choices and taking the actions that I can live with myself. That at the end of the day, I know that I did what was in my heart and in my soul to do. And that easeful path means you can sleep at night. It might not always be easy, it might ask you to do some things that are outside of your comfort zone. But when you do them, the sense of fulfillment and expansion and potential and opportunity that you can access, you will feel it and you will know that you're doing the right thing. And that creates a sense of easefulness that's so much beyond the fake easefulness that comes from living in the approval zone of others, as uncomfortable as it can sometimes be. So road less traveled. Let me see. Is there anything else I really want to say about that? If you guys are having questions about this, let me know in the comments. I also want to know, what is the thing that's really jumping out at you as the most significant thing for you to pay attention to this month? This is the other thing I really wanted to say about this month. If you are noticing any health challenges, I'm not talking necessarily, it could be, you'll know when you feel into this, not significant, but like little niggling things, like a little bit tired, or, a little bit off, or your energy's not where you like it to be, or maybe just like some slight discomfort in your body, whatever that is. Those are signs this month to return to your center, to find some stillness and listen to the messages that your body is trying to share with you. So really allow yourself a level of presence. Most of us spend so much time living in our heads that we've become very disconnected from the rest of our body. And even in this moment, I challenge you to just let your awareness kind of just shift down a bit. Can you feel your feet? Can you feel your legs? Can you feel your hips? Can you feel your belly? Can you feel your arms? And how does it feel? And just let yourself be aware of that for a minute, because any discomfort that your body is feeling that you're ignoring is like a message you're ignoring. Okay, so allow yourself to connect in with it and feel it. Don't try to hide it or cover it up or ignore it or deny it or disassociate from it. Be present with it for a minute and see what comes up, because it's probably got a really powerful message for you. So that message carries through for the entire month. Absolutely, Rochelle. Get back into the body and breathe. You got some ceremony booked. Beautiful. Yes, starting spring detox on the 9th. It's so, so perfect. The energy has been preparing for me. Yeah, we have all been prepared. We're getting ourselves prepared for this energy. This is a significant month in a lot of ways. We are being asked to step into a new cycle of manifestation, which, if you listen to my 2021 forecast, is about following a path of a new paradigm, being led by our hearts and our intuition, understanding our collective connection, understanding the unity that we can experience and the abundance that we can experience when we allow ourselves to be connected. That's the month energy. I'm excited about it. I'm super pumped. I'm doing a detox this month. It feels very aligned. So whether you choose to do a detox or not, let yourself bring in some of those principles in a way that works manageably in your lifestyle. And if you have any questions, if you're wondering anything, if you want to know more, post in the comments, let me know. I want to know, what's your number one takeaway? What's the number one insight you got from this training today? What are you going to do about it? And just so you guys know, I have another round of practical numerology coming up in May. And so I have a bunch of exciting things to announce throughout the month of April. If you know that you want to learn numerology, message me, let me know, reach out and connect with me. I have a really exciting training coming up, and this training is going to teach you to do, well, first of all, exactly what I already did today, but second of all, how to better understand both yourself and your clients so you can support their growth and transformation and healing in the services you provide. When your clients get stuck, when your clients are not progressing the way you'd like them to, or if you simply want to find a more efficient path on their growth, this is how numerology can support you. So if you have any questions about that, reach out to me and let me know, and stay tuned, because I've got some really fun new trainings for you guys coming up in April. So happy April, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.